We're keeping possession really well now. Haaland with a bit of space. Maybe you could go for goal from here. Haaland shoots and wow, that is a powerful strike. Still Erling Haaland looks absolutely brilliant here. Fake shot past one, goes for goal. Wow. Haaland is just so explosive as a striker, man. So here we are back again, another episode of the Leeds United Career Mode series, episode number 31. Last episode we completed the signing of Robin Koch, the German centre-back who just moved to Leeds. Even in real life, we now have him at the club. Since we recently sold James Rodriguez, our budget has gone up quite a bit to 43,300,000 in our wage budget, and with that kind of money, yep, in today's episode, we are looking to make some major signings. We're still top of the Premier League at the moment, and we got to keep that going. So apart from all the transfer stuff, we are going to focus on the Premier League in today's episode. We really got a lot going on in this one. We've got transfer stuff to dwell into. We've got, of course, the Premier League games. It's going to be an exciting one. And if you guys are enjoying the content, drop a like in the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get this underway. So it's press conference time. Get your questions answered by dropping them down in the comments section below. First one of the day. When do you think is the right time to end off the Leeds United career mode? Now, ideally, I would have loved to do maybe 4 seasons or 5 seasons, but we don't really have the time for that. PES launches on the 15th of this month. We've got FIFA 21 coming out on, I think, the 1st of October. So, yep, I hate to say it, but Season 3 is going to be the final season of this Leeds career mode. There you go. I finally announced it. Now, the pressure's on us. Since this is going to be the final season, I want to end it on a best possible note. So I'm hoping we can win some big trophies. But yep, Season 3 is going to be the final season of this Leeds save. The next couple of questions are all about transfers. Of course, we're in the transfer window. I shouldn't be surprised. Would you like to bring back Saka? Unfortunately, man, I'm not too keen on this. As good as Bukayo Saka is, he won't be above the overall of 80 at the moment. And I feel like with having Nuno Tavares in that position, Jamal Lewis, he's not really a priority. And the amount of money we'll have to spend in him will be just way too much. And the fact that this is going to be the final season, we can't really take potential into account. So I'm not too keen on Saka. He was superb for us in that first season when we loaned him in. But his time at Leeds has come to an end. He's an Arsenal player and we just got to keep it that way. Next up, Adama Traude from Wolves for that right mid position. I have no idea why I didn't think this before. The formation we played, the 3 at the back, in that formation, Adama Traude would literally be perfect. He would be so dominant on that right side, bombing up, defending as well. Literally the perfect player. Why was I looking at the likes of Trincao and Callum Hudson-Odoi? They're really attacking players and don't really track back. Adama will do everything for you and he's got unbelievable pace. I've used him, I think, in my Milan career before and I absolutely adored him. And I think I want to do it again. If we want to win titles, having a player like him on that right side could be so crucial and clutch. You know what? We're going to see if it's possible. He's going to be super expensive, but this is the kind of player I'm willing to spend my cash on. We'll see if it's possible. With that press conference done, let's move on. It's yet another episode where Erling Braut Haaland has bagged a hat-trick. How good was he in that last episode, man? He's been scoring a ton of goals for us lately, and well, he picks up yet another Player of the Episode award. Okay now, so talking about transfers, last episode we ended off on a note where Trincao and Callum Hudson-Odoi were really the picks we were looking at, but the more I think about it, both of them won't really work in our team because on that right side, we need a winger who's willing to come back and defend as well. Both Hudson-Odoi and Trincao, I just don't think are those kind of players. They don't have the strength or the stats defensively. Whereas Adama Traude has the experience of playing as a right back. So it just has to be him. It literally has to be him. Now, his release clause is at 53.5 million, which I don't think we can afford at the moment. So we're going to have to scout and know his valuation and then make a decision. I do want to adjust our budget and see if it's possible to sign him regardless. We'll see. Now, we'll need the extra money. We'll need a bit more money to make this happen. It's going to be difficult, but we'll scout Adama Traude for now. He is definitely my #1 target now in this window. The more I think about it, it just works and he just fits perfectly in our team. Quick season goals update. We're doing really well with the Haaland challenge. Brooks needs to step up on the assist terms. This season he's taking goal scoring more seriously, which is funny because we've got the objectives for assists And also, the midfield maestros challenge, yeah, we've basically failed that. There's no way we're completing it. It is what it is. We had to make the decision of selling James, and we did exactly that. It is what it is, as I just said. We're gonna have to wait a bit until we know more about Adama Traude. So for now, we're gonna focus on this game against Brighton. Get this one out of the way. It's away from home, but with the team we've got, I'm expecting a win. I am simulating this one with my first team, but with the quality we've got on the pitch, this should be a simple win for us, and thankfully it is. Brooks, Augustine, Ben White coming up with the goals. You love to see it. It is kind of sad to see this happen, but Liam Cooper has left the club to join Nice. He was our captain. Such a good servant to the club. He was phenomenal in that first season, but it's time to say goodbye. For 2.3 million, we have sold him. Now, you may be thinking we need a centre-back with Liam Cooper gone, but I'm thinking we don't really need to do so, because we've got Felipe White-Foyth and, of course, Robin Koch. And at the same time, players like Alioski have done a great job in that position. Ayling as well can play there. If needed, Tavares or Jamal Lewis or Dest as well. So, and Calvin Phillips for that matter. So, I'm not too concerned on bringing another centre-back. We'll see. If we've got money left, I might do so. Okay, now we do know more about Adama Traude. And the good thing about this is that his value is around 27 million. And if you looked at the likes of Trincao and Callum Hudson-Odoi, their value was upwards of 40 million. We could be getting a really good deal on this transfer and bring Adama Traude to, of course, Leeds United. You know what? We don't know his overall yet, but I want to go for it right now. So we're going to approach and see if it's possible to sign Adama right here, right now. Okay, so I'm going to offer straight up 25 mil just to see if they're willing to play with this. 25 million for Adama Traude. Seems like a bargain to me, but with the realism mod, this is how things work. And let's see, and there you go, that's that. Wolves have accepted a £25 million offer for Adama Traude, and that should wrap this up. We now got to negotiate the contract, and we'll actually be left with a lot of money to do more business, so we're loving life right now, we really are. These are Adama's demands. I'm just going to adjust the goal bonus because that's so unnecessary. We will give him a better wage budget. We'll give him, let's say, 75,000. I feel like that's fair for a player of his quality with that signing bonus as well. And there you go, he accepts the contract. Adama Traude to Leeds is a done deal. What a fantastic transfer to bolster our squad. I'm not too sure if that's an appropriate number for a player like him. Maybe like 11 or something. Let me know in the comments section what number he should wear. For now, we'll keep number 10 on him. He's only 79 rated. Wow. He's lower rated than Serginho Dest. Have we been robbed here? I'm not so sure. His value has dropped to 24 million. I think for the first time we may have overpaid for him. I fully expected him to be in like season 3 of this series to be like 83, 84 rated or maybe 82. That's a big surprise, but we know how OP he is in game, so the overall is kind of a lie. We'll see how he plays in game for us. We could bring in another centre-back to just assure us of that depth at the back, because we only have 4 proper centre-backs now. I think that's got to be our play. For now though, we've got to keep our spot at the top of the Premier League intact as we take on one of the most annoying teams I've got to face in career mode, and that's Everton. I absolutely despise playing against them. They've beaten me so many times with so many goals. I'm hoping we can get a bit of revenge against them. We're playing at Elland Road. We're top of the league. Let's get into it. We've got Robin Koch making his Leeds United debut in this one, playing as our central centre-back. I'm so keen to see how he performs for us in that central position and how he plays in general. He's making his debut. It's a big moment for him. Adama Traude as well. We made a big decision picking him over the likes of Trincao or even Callum Hudson-Odoi. Is that going to pay dividends? Let's find out. Let's get into this game, and this time I want to be the one embarrassing Everton. Let's start this game. I think there have been 3 games in this series where Everton have scored like what, 4 goals against me. Nah man, it's not happening again. We can't just constantly get embarrassed by Everton. That's just not gonna happen, but early chance falls in their favour. Is it gonna happen again? 4 minutes in and we've just done that. Like, come on, man. What is going on against Everton? Every time I play them, they just completely destroy me. Teams like Everton, Burnley, Wolves, they're literally the bane in my life, like, honestly. Moise Kean on the attack now. It's Fred. Still Fred. That's good defending from Robin Koch. He read that one really well, but we got to move forward, man. So far, haven't seen anything from the likes of Adama and all. We got to do more. Augustine sees Haaland, slides this one through for him. Big chance here for us, Haaland. That's the thing I have with Haaland, man. If he's on the right side of the attack, he is virtually useless because he can't cut inside. Although, finds a pass for Augustine. That is what I call a banging finish. A man for the big occasion against the team that always finesses us. Augustine gets the equalizer at the perfect time as well, just before halftime. We really needed this and we got it. Augustine with the big goal. Come on, boys, it's 1-1 and game on. Adama did really well there as well. Good play from us. Haaland does eventually, you know, make up for that missed chance or missed play, whatever, by providing the assist here for Augustine. Let's go. Okay, so my camera stopped working briefly and it didn't record what happened here. I just realized. I just conceded the most bizarre and stupid goal you'll see. I swear this game is rigged, man. Honestly. We'll take a look at the instant replay of that goal as well. 2-1 now to Everton, and I hate playing against them. I really should have just simulated this game. Look at this. I cleared the ball away. It falls perfectly for, of course, the Everton player. That's literally what happens every time I'm playing against Everton. Every loose ball somehow finds one of their players. We're going to bring off Tavares for... I don't have Jamal Lewis on the bench. That is such a bummer. Maybe we bring... I really don't know what to do here. We'll put Nketiah there. We're just going for it now. Come on. Thiago sees Haaland. Oh, brilliantly done from Haaland. Oh my god, that is absolutely outrageous from Haaland. The touch he took to get past the defender. That was lovely. Absolutely lovely. We're back in it, boys. We're back in it 2-2. Haaland and Augustine, the goal scorers for us. Come on, boys. That's a big goal. Full time against Everton. And for once, I'm actually happy with the draw because... they're literally the most annoying team to face on this game, along with maybe Burnley. And to get a draw against them, I'll absolutely take it, especially after being a goal down on both instances. So, I'll take this draw. So, just after that game against Everton, we get an offer for Ayling, 2.8 million. And now that we've signed Adama, we've got Dest in that position. I'm okay with letting Ayling go. We'll get the extra money, the extra wage budget, and we could do business with it. So, I'm accepting the offer. With the sale of Liam Cooper, we're left with 4 centre-backs at the moment. And the fact that we're competing in 3 more competitions, and we want to try and win as many as possible, I feel like we need more squad depth at the back. So, Tomori and Eric Garcia are the players I'm looking at. I absolutely love Tomori. He is so good in this game. At the same time, Eric Garcia would be something different. A quick player, really smart defender. He's, I think, on his way to Barcelona in real life. But we're going to scout the 2 of them and see how much they're going to cost. Eric Garcia's contract is expiring, so we could get a bargain on him. So we got to keep that in mind. For now, though, we're simulating this one against Southampton with the first team and getting this one out of the way. I'm expecting a win from us in this game, and we do get that win. But at what cost? Augustine has picked up an injury. That is the last thing we needed. Absolutely. Oh my god. That is such a relief, guys. Just for 2 days, he'll be back for our next Premier League game. We've also got an FA Cup against Peterborough that we're getting out of the way. We should be able to get this one done and dusted and through to the next round. 4-0 win with the second team. Absolutely perfect. So we've just received confirmation that Ayling has been sold to Brighton for 2.8 million. That does increase our budget a tad bit. Our wage budget for some reason hasn't gone up. But okay, that should be enough to sign a centre-back. We now have more information on both Tomori and Eric Garcia. I want to get these transfers done in today's episode itself, so we're not messing about. Tomori will just be too expensive, man. We don't have 30 million in the bank to make this happen. It's just not possible, guys, and that's why I'm going to pick Eric Garcia. He should be available for about 16 million or maybe even cheaper since his contract is expiring. So let's capitalize on that and bring this Spaniard to Leeds. Now we cannot afford to mess the negotiations up, so I can't go with like a low offer. So I'm going to go with 15 million. That is actually what his value is in real life at the moment with his contract expiring soon. So maybe it works on career mode as well. Will Pep accept 15 million for Eric Garcia? He wants a bit more. He wants 18.6. We'll counter and offer exactly what his value is. 16.5 million for Eric Garcia. Is that going to work, Pep? He wants a bit more. Fair enough. You know what? I'm going to cave. 17.5 million for Eric Garcia. Let's get the deal done. The plan with Eric Garcia is to use him as a utility player, as a backup centre-back. So I'm glad he's accepted a sporadic squad role. That's exactly why we've brought him in. I'm really keen to see what kind of overall he is at the moment. So no release clause works absolutely fine for me. These are his contract demands. We'll remove the appearance bonus. We'll give him 40,000 in wages. That should work. And submit offer. And let's see if Garcia is willing to accept this. He is. And there you go. Our second signing of this window, excluding Robin Koch as well. So 3 signings this window. All fantastic players. Our team is now looking ready for for the rest of the season. Eric Garcia is 75 rated at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, I did expect him to be a bit higher than that, but it is what it is. Still a young prospect to have, a great young prospect to have, a lot of talent, good pace and all, so he's going to be wearing the number 2 for us. Let's see how he fares. We got to put all the transfer stuff aside for now, as we've got a big game in the Premier League, especially considering we've now dropped down to 2nd place in the league. It's against Watford, it's away from home, I want to win this. That is how we've got our team set up in this one against Watford. Adama Traude keeps his spot, the rest of the team is pretty much our starting 11. Eric Garcia though gets to make his debut for Leeds. Very eager to see what he can do in this one. I just realized we've actually signed a couple of Spaniards for the club. We've now got Thiago, Adama and Eric Garcia, all Spaniards in the team. Anyways, Leeds Watford, let's get into it. In a 3 at the back formation, having a centre back like Eric Garcia who's super composed on the ball and is known for his passing and all since he has been in the Barca Academy, I think could be really useful. So let's see how he plays. It's his debut and let's hope for a big performance from him. Eric Garcia wins that really well. Sees Brooks making a good run. Here's Brooks now. Haaland has to score with his right foot. Bang. There you go. Eric Garcia was involved in the attack as well as he won the ball from deep. And well, we scored off it. An assist, I think, for David Brooks. Haaland with the finish. Yet another goal for the Norwegian striker. We get just the start we needed. We're under a bit of pressure as we are behind Liverpool. We needed this goal and thankfully we get the early start. What a banging finish that was from Erling Haaland. Let's go, boys. Whenever I see this Luis Suarez guy at Watford, it always reminds me of the Uruguayan Luis Suarez. Remember one episode I confused the two of them? Anyways, they almost had a chance here to score with Coquelin shooting. Berkey thankfully made a good save. Cross comes in and it's a deadly one, but Berkey on the corner doesn't allow them to score. Conceding from set pieces, man, is always painful. And by the way, Thiago has picked up a bit of a knock. Let's hope we can walk this one away, otherwise at halftime I might bring him off. Ball comes in, it's a very good one. Calvin Phillips does really well to win that. Those are the kind of balls that normally I mess up, and like the rebound falls right to the opposition player. I'm glad we dealt with it really well, and also good to know Thiago has managed to walk his injury away, so that's awesome. Watford on the attack now with Coquelin. I messed that one up, they've got space to attack into. Here is Suarez for Watford. Inside now for Coquelin, he's done me there, he's absolutely done me there, and wow. Since when can Coquelin do that with his weaker left foot? These mid-table sides, man, they're gonna literally end my life, honestly. So painful to concede a goal like that when you've completely dominated the game so far. Really annoying. It's 1-1. Sees Thiago. Looks to bring it inside. Sees Brooks in space. Has to be a goal. And it is gonna be a goal. David Brooks with the big goal. Thiago providing the assist. We get our lead back and right before the halftime whistle, which I'll absolutely take. We can't afford to drop points in this episode anymore, so I'm so glad we've gotten our lead back. David Brooks, man, he's got such a powerful shot on him. And also, that's a phenomenal assist right there from Thiago. Wonderfully worked, and Brooks with a solid finish. 2-1 up Leeds. Uh-oh, we've given space now for Watford. There's no way I'm bottling this game. There's no way we're bottling this. Berkey, please. He collects it. Every time Watford get on the attack, man, it's panic for me because, as I said before many times already, we can't afford to drop points. And here's Adama. This is why we've signed him, to use his space in such instances. Look at him go. He's beaten the last man. Still Adama. Could go for a cutback. Finds Brooks. What a finish from Brooks. And that should settle this game. I can't see Watford making a comeback. That is the reason we dished out the money for Adama Traude. The burst of pace down the wings is unmatched. No other player can do that on this game. Adama is just simply unstoppable with that brute force, the raw pace, and also the cross as well. What a ball that was for Brooks. Sliding in, finishes it as well. David Brooks with his second of the game as Leeds make it 3-1. Let's go. Watford still fighting to get back into the game. If they score a goal now, they might just be able to do something. Will Hughes has done well. Finds Suarez. Oh, big save from Berkey. But we've given it right back to Watford. But thankfully Hughes messes up. But my God, has this been stressful. I'm glad we've now got a 2-goal cushion. Oh my God, Zaha with the chance. Oh, big defending from Ben White there. Now Coquelin though. Chance for him. He flicks it up. Shoots. Berkey with another big save. I don't know how the rebound went right back to us, but I'll take it. Watford have been really good and they could have easily scored 2 goals in the dying moments of this game, but I'm glad we defended well. And that should be it. It's full time. It was a lot of effort, but we got it done. We got over the line as we've beaten them 3-1. What a performance from David Brooks yet again. Haaland was superb as well. Let's go. And so with that win, we've reclaimed our spot at the very top of the Premier League. This season, it's been going back and forth. Spurs were literally second a few games ago and now they're fifth. That's how close it is. Just 3 points separating us and Spurs in fifth place. We're gonna have a ridiculous finish to the Premier League. Next episode, the drama continues. And there you go, guys. The transfer window has come to an end. I'm pretty happy with all the business we've done so far. I mean, with the signings of Adama Traude, Koch, of course, and most recently, we signed Eric Garcia. So our squad now is pretty big. We've got a lot of depth in every position. We're ready, man. This is our final season with Leeds. We're now going to just play until the end of the season. And let's hope we can bag a ton of trophies. So I haven't revealed yet who we're playing in the Champions League round of 16. You guys will find out in the next episode. We'll have the games as well. Champions League knockout rounds with Leeds for the first time and the last time in this series begins in the next episode. Since this is going to be the last season, we aren't really going to focus that much on objectives because they don't matter too much, but I'd still love to complete a few of them, mainly the Viking challenge among the best, and maybe even the Brooks challenge. We'll see how things go, but this episode couldn't really make much progress, which is a bit annoying. David Brooks definitely among the nominees, and I can't really think of anyone else. Maybe Thiago, I think he had a big episode as well. Was lovely in midfield throughout, so it's probably between Thiago and David Brooks, but I think Brooks being the favorite for player of the episode. Let me know who you think should win the award. But with that, guys, time to wrap up yet another episode of the Leeds Career Mode. Hopefully you're enjoying the content and this series. If you guys are, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new around here, and well, I'll catch you all next time.